viewers all over the world. Today is another day in this my ongoing 7 days. Sharing the word of God and prayers in the children of God. First of all, I must thank God who has given us the grace to see today, to sleep and wake up later this morning. Actually, in today's, we're going to share the word of God from the topic in the ongoing 21 days prayer march in this coronavirus pandemic. I learned for the Emmanuel Ebemonso. The 13th day, today is the 13th day of the ongoing 21 days prayer march in respect to this pandemic coronavirus that we're into. And the today's topic take us to this. Today's topic is this: why are you afraid? Why are you afraid? That is today's topic. So I'm gonna share this word of God, and the word of God that is attached to this particular topic with the children of God, the people of God all over the world, my viewers all over the world, members of Youth Movement International in different countries, members of Young International Leaders Assembly in different countries. I urge you to key in and be part of the particular sharing in the word of God and prayers. So coming to the topic, why are you afraid? You take out to so many verses in the Bible. First of all, it took us to the word of God of Isaiah 41, where God told us in his word of Isaiah 41, do not be afraid, for I will save you. Well, we should actually know that this word of God is meant for all of us, the Christians, not for a specific type of people. But the point is that sometimes we take ourselves out from this word of God, from this promise of God unto us. In this Isaiah 41, that God has promised us that we should not be afraid, that He is there to save us. If we go down to that Isaiah 41, 2, 3 down, it will tell you, even if you pass through fire or pass through water or whatever, that He is there with you, and those things can never destroy you. That's the word of God, and that's the promise of God. And we should also hook up to the word of God of Matthew 5:8. Even if heaven and earth shall pass away, not an iota, not a dot shall pass away from the word of God until it comes to accomplishment. Let me take you also to the second verse, to the second word of God in line with this topic, why are you afraid? And that is in Matthew 10:31, where it also told us that do not be afraid, you're worth more than a sparrow. Matthew 10:31. That God is telling you that He God created you in His own image, in His own likeness, going through by the word of God of Genesis 1:7, that God created us in His own image, likeness, in His own image and likeness, that He created us to be a procreator. So that will be in charge of other minor creations like animals and other things. But sometimes we see ourselves, reduce ourselves to non-entity, to a level that we are no longer procreator with God. How do we reduce ourselves to those level? By indulging ourselves in our immoral acts, especially immoral acts that are contrary to the law of nature. Something like homosexuality, lesbianism, somebody that is created by God, going to stooping so down by sleeping or having intercourse with an animal. What a shame. So that's when we lost that image and the grace of God in us, which God had put into us as the one He created in His own image. So He's telling us that as the child of God, for you to maintain that particular image that God created you with you, that you must maintain those laws, or those commandments that God also gave you. Because God has created you in His own image, for you to be like God, to be a procreator. That's why you can born a child, you can be a child, which means that you're a procreator, that you're also creating like God. but most of the time we see ourselves reduced to a level, to a position that we are under mockery, under object property, because of some of the things we have done, our father, our grandmother have done, that take that image of God and likeness which God has created with it. So God said that He created you, that you what more than a sparrow, that is animal, what more than a bird. To tell you that God has a reason of creating you, and also where He kept you as a man, which you must maintain if you want to get all those things that you needed from God. Coming to the third word of God in line with this topic, why are you afraid? That is in the Deuteronomy 31:18, where the Lord also told us that He God will lead us and be with us, that we should not be afraid. That is a promise by God, that He will be with us, lead us, that we shouldn't be afraid of anything. That is the word of God. When God Himself says this thing to tell us how He cares about us, that He's gonna lead us, be with us, that we shouldn't be afraid. He's telling us that we should keep our faith in Him, that we shouldn't at least be in fear. Fear is of the devil, and fear is what sometimes, most of the time, make you to lose your blessing, lose what God has written for you, reduced to nothing. But when you're able to take out fear from you and be aligned with the word of God, and your faith is being taken up as it's supposed to be, you will move mountains, and you see things moving in your life more than you expected. So let me get to the word of God backing up this particular topic. Why are you afraid? Word of God backing it up mean that you must avoid most things, so that God will come to your head. And that word of God will take you to Deuteronomy 31:18, where the word of God told us, I will refuse to help them, because they have done evils and worship other gods. Now sometimes why God is somehow far from us is because we have done evil and we worship other gods, and that's because the word of God also told us that He is a God of jealous, that He is a jealous God. That He cannot maybe entertain, allow you worshiping Him that He created, or even that you're not worshiping other gods, because you know that He Himself, God, created you. And you are entitled to also live in accordance to the word of God, and also give Him that respect, that due respect as your creator. But when you're not able to do that, giving Him that respect as a true creator, as a child of God, that's when God gets angry with you, because He's a jealous God. So God said that, and I will refuse to answer your prayer or help you or help them, because you have done evil, they have done evil, and because they worship other gods. And when we are able to avoid doing evil, living a life of holiness, and also not worshiping other gods, keeping to God, giving to the word and God and to the commandment of God, there is no reason God will not answer your prayer, because I'm an exemplary. Because when it was too harsh for me, the condition was so suppressing, depressing, I thought that they all hope we are lost. Even my younger brother was telling me, he will know you life and childhood. You have been worshiping God, following God up to this year age, almost 40 years. Still, you tell me that you are still worshiping God when nothing is being done in your life, no change, nothing is happening in your life. And you tell me that God is still waiting to answer you. What I still think you are doing? Just go maybe somewhere and find a solution to a problem. But because of the faith I have in God, and through directives, and also through ways of God, from thy servant and mentoring for the Obey Emmanuel, and through the word of God and encouragement from someone like God, Chico for Bomb, and other men of God, and even the fathers in the parish, to their word of God, and more especially word of God from close place. My associate, I met them in the seminary, Father Sokoye, Father Father Just Need Father Emmanuel Koye, Father Anselm Okafo, and so many of our priest members, because of their encouragement, their words, I keep on in faith. If not, I will have lost faith, because for over 3 years I was down to the extent that I was asking, is there no God? Is there no God? And other advice we are coming from places, and even people from different churches, Winners Church, Assembly Church, coming to me, because when you have people will know. Asking me, come and join my church, come and join my church. But later I say no. Everything I needed is in the Catholic Church. What I did is to enter charismatic and go on with prayer, go on with adoration. Adoration is every Friday. Even adoration in this St. Michael every Friday. What I'm doing it is that I know there is power in faith. There is power in the word of God. But I know that one day it will happen. But how it will happen or when it will happen, I do not know, because it's so harsh, it's so distressing. Maybe when things is not going on with you, both in your health, both in your business, both in your finance, both even from your friends, that you lack favor. You lack favor. People don't favor you. You lack so many things. You lack health. Everything about you is lacking. It's so antagonizing, so harsh. So sometimes you might not be able to persevere. But I'm telling you, as a child of God, that keep faith, because the person that speaks to you now is an exemplary. And I think that's why God made me to pass through others, so that I can also speak to people. And through my speech to people, through my advice, they will also know that the power of God is in action, the power of God exists. And through this, people have also gotten some to such torment like I myself. But I'm telling you, I don't think any youth have gone through the torment I've gone in life. I don't think any youth, Nigerian, any world, have ever passed through the type of torment or problem I have passed in life. The people that goes to me from outside the scene probably know actually my story, life from childhood, even through accidents, through so many accidents up to 3 or 4 accidents that break my 2 legs, through so many sickness, attack from the child up to this year. But later every I thought that all hope is lost, that God didn't know about it, but I finally reading some months back, God actually told me that He is actually God. And that's why I have decided to also give back to God through this my work of evangelism, to also give back to God what God has done for me as an evangelist. And that's what I'm into. And I'm urging you, child of God, never to lose faith, never to lose hope. You say to be committed in God, go back to God in prayer, with fasting and prayer, and then go on with what I do with the faith that I'm praying and chanting. As I'm chanting the word of God, I'm also praying for you that God will also visit you at your own point of need. What the only you should do according to prayer in order God to tell me what 18 is to avoid doing evil and not to worship other gods. That God will actually help you, for His words that you are free to help them and agree to their own prayer, because they have done evil and which other gods. But when you're able to avoid all those things, God must actually help you. The word of God also told us in the 2 Chronicles 7:12 to 18, that if my people will pray and turn away from their evil there, that I will forgive them, watch them, kiss them, heal them, and make their lamb prosper, so Lord. So this is the word of God we are sharing today, asking you, a child of God, to go back to God in prayer. This today, let today be that you are there of total turn away from the evil day, from your sin, turn away from your evil day, and go back to God in prayer. Let today be the day of total metanoia, turn around, a day of that you think and change from your evil way and go back to God in prayer. Know feel, Lord, that God can do all things. That's my way for you today. And as I was giving out the way, I want to share, as I've giving it away, having shared this word this morning, that you will repent from your evil day, from your sin, and go back to God. Not but if your sin it's not when you are maybe an armed robber, or going on with gun, or maybe you're going on with a certain type of fornication. All of them are sin. But there are more sin that I and you commit, that we do not sometimes commit sin. I think most of them is lie. When we are lying in our business, trying to sell goods of gain of 100 naira, 500 naira, whereas you have lied. The person you have been a partner that lied and reduced you to that position. You have taken away that position that God has created you to be created in the image of God. While lying of 100 naira or 200 or 500 naira and lose that particular position, God has kept you to be a procreator, to be created in the image and likeness of God. When you just for you to serve, well, forgetting that God is the giver of wealth, that God can make a promise and it's a wish. It's not when you lie that you make money, that you make riches, but when thank God is in what you are being. So you should abstain yourself from lies, and also in your business, in your office, try to live according to the rules, according to the order. Always know that you are there to serve the public, and never try to do it as if you are above God. Never anyhow to try to live anyhow life, live pompous life. When people come to your office, you wouldn't like to attend to them in the school, in university, in your business area. You are sure people come to you because you have been paid on monthly basis. Governor is not there to monitor you. President is now here is not there to monitor you. Even the head of your service is not here to monitor you. But when you are going to your office of service, what you be doing there is to be chewing gum, eating nuts, eating this, eating that, where people are there waiting for you to attend to them. And you are there pointing at Buhari, Muhammad Buhari, our president. You are there pointing at our governor, as those that sin, at those that commit evil. Why you yourself in your office are doing worse than them? Because they share their work, they distribute their work, and the work is going, and they have done the one that is sent by God to do. Now, division of labor, they have divided their work to different people, to the minister, commissioner, to the special advisor, to the special assistant, and God have actually seen that have done the right thing. They have done the right thing. The government by dividing the work to people that should do it, and they will watch how people are doing it. And you are pointing at them as the evil, while God might see them as not being evil, because they divided the work for people to do. The people that are then evil are those commissioners, those special advisors, those special assistants that are not doing their own work, as God have also shared work to His angel to man of God to do. When you are not doing your own, thinking as mad one way or the other, God is actually punishing you. So you as a commissioner, as a special advisor, as a special assistant, a senior special assistant, that is not doing that work that God has given to you to your governor or to other person, you are also into sin. You are sinning. You not be pointing to the governor, to the president, in that office that you are in, that you are shot in that business. How are you living up to the expectation of what God expects to you? In one of my pleadings, within the other 7 days, I made a mention that person that even in charge in this particular power holding never to die. Why I say so? Because the power is the bedrock. Electricity is the bedrock of everything going on in the country. Let me tell you, gentlemen, let us tell ourselves truth. If we are able to get rid of the particular issue of NEPA in the country Nigeria, in the next year will be a changed country, because when we are able to have steady light supply in this country Nigeria, people will be, investors will be invited to this country Nigeria. Even investors will be asking to come into this country Nigeria to able to produce. To able to produce, so to start production in this country Nigeria. Because our country Nigeria is versatile. They travel to so many countries to buy goods, to buy so many things. They sell to countries all over the world because they are good in business. But if you are able to produce those things in Nigeria here, why how can you tell me that Naira will not be equal to dollar? It's a lie. What we are lacking is production. Let's just forget about our oil sector. But what we need in this country now is steady light supply. Coming to our oil sector, that one requires money, which we will be doing gradually and get it. But for now, what we need that is in our hand to do is to make sure that Nigeria is having steady light supply. Even Togo, when I travel to Togo or Ghana, they have steady light supply. Country that Nigeria give light, having steady light supply. Why we are not having steady light supply? This one is in our hand. I know that actually our problem is also Nigeria is also that the crude oil, that natural resource that God gave to us, that we mismanage it. We don't care about it. We use it and do nonsense. Look at our crude oil that God gave us. They have to excavate, that we have to mine here and then refine. We will mine and export to other countries to refine for us and then import back and sell. What's the nonsense? So what we are supposed to do is to build new refinery in this country, even if the old ones are not working well. Let us borrow money from other countries instead of borrowing money to eat, and build refinery in this country, and then repair those old ones so that can be a help to this new one. Then, but this time I'm saying, even young boy in the primary school know all these things. So I don't know, maybe our president or whoever in charge can tell me that you know what to do so that our country will be good. So, but where I'm pointing my anger is the one is in our hand, the one that we don't borrow from. He is getting electricity, power supply. And I'm watching the federal government of Nigeria and our president, Muhammad Buhari, place that if it will be possible, my own suggestion, that the particular power holding is being privatized. Privatized not in the sense of giving to one person to manage, but privatized in the sense that foreign companies, people that are already in Nigeria, will come and then be part of the privatization, as we have in something like Etisalat, MTN, another network. So when we're able to privatize it, people will have share, will have their different companies that is managing our power sector. In that aspect, there will be competition in the power sector about people supplying it. This will make people that is in the system, those competitors, those businesses, to be able to be competing, and also that will make our power supply to be steady. We will have a steady light supply, as it is in the United Kingdom, as it is in the United States of America, as it is in various countries. And most of these are leaders travel to those countries. So you should know all this, that why they actually like supply in most of the European countries, the European countries, is because they have competition. We have different companies that is supplying those power supply those things, and that what make it to make it to have steady supply. And that's the same case with all this network, MTN, etc. Why we still have calls, and also go on with this call, if you got that competition, this MTN, etc. trying to compete and also be in charge. So that's what should be done in the power sector, and this will make Nigeria to have steady light supply. When we're able to have steady light supply, companies will also come, foreign countries will come into Nigeria. People that are into industry will also have to go on with what they're doing, so that they'll be able to produce and still have gain. Because when there is no steady light supply, even after all the production, all the advancement, there will no gain what that have done. So what we need is steady light supply, because our country Nigeria have been in darkness, and this darkness is what have been putting our country Nigeria into problem, and that's why there is corruption in country Nigeria, because our country is in darkness. We are in darkness because we don't have steady light supply, and since we don't have steady light supply, we are in darkness, and that darkness have even affected our mental system, affected even our productive system, affected everything about Nigeria. So when what is expected in our country Nigeria for a change from our stage to a change in our business, there is change in our economic system, is a steady light supply. Now, steady light supply, the power sector, the steady light supply will make everything about our country Nigeria change. Because even you as a citizen that is sleeping, that is going to your house, if there is a steady light supply in your house, you will go in, easily sleep happily with fan, and then wake up here, they are happy, go on with your business. And this time there will be no much noise of all this generator everywhere, putting people in confusion, putting people in stress, stress by generator noise every here and day, night, in the morning and night. And also all this system of buying charger, phone charger, buying phone charger, buying battery, buying all these phone stay steady will be reduced, because when you have steady light supply, there's no need for you to go and start buying power banks, go and start buying all this multiple charger, buying charger, because you have steady light supply. I witnessed that in Cholo, I witnessed that in Kochonu. So what I'm saying is that what your country Nigeria needs now is steady light supply. So the people that are in the power sector are present to address the people in the power sector, so that to take that particular change. And we are praying God through this channel of the word of God, and through this prayer, that the power of God will come into our country, the power of God will come into our, and the presence of Muhammad Buhari, the power of God will be unto him. Let the Spirit of God come unto our President Muhammad Buhari, the people that are leading with each other, who actually go into this power sector and tell the necessary change. Let those people come into them, I pray, by the reason of not on Holy Ghost, but I pray in the name of Jesus Christ. Let those people of God, let it in that in power come unto our leaders, starting from Muhammad Buhari, his ministers, senators, and apostles of representatives, and those people call even unto our governor, who will be not the commissioners, spiritual advisors, spiritual council, and all the aid, so that everybody will start to work in accordance to the word of God. And through this, with this expected change, with the president of Nigeria, we are urging our presidents, we are urging all the people in control to actually look into the power sector and make necessary change, and then privatize the power sector, in the sense that people will be invited to buy shares and bring their companies and start managing the power sector, not privatizing in the sense of giving the power sector it only to an individual person, maybe like others. No, the people will be invited and come and also be in charge and do this particular move in the next 6 months. And we're expecting if this move is taken right here now, this month there will be positive change. The positive change in the political and the government system, positive change in the academic system, positive change. Even in the business system, when this is done, Lord, in the name of God, we exalt them of our presence. When all this is done, in thy precious mighty name of Jesus Christ, I pray. Almighty, and I believe you're gonna say, I'm summing it up today, sharing of the word of God and prayers. I pray for you, child of God, that is hearing my voice, that is also sharing in this word of God. I pray for you by thy power in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. By the reason and of the Holy Ghost, I pray that the Holy Spirit of God, the power of change, will visit you at the point of fire need. I pray that you commit an intention to God right here now. Mention any one of your intention as you're praying, and I commit that intention into the hand of God. And I pray by thy reason and not on the Holy Ghost, about thy power in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, as we are now stay into this pandemic coronavirus. I pray that the Holy Spirit of God will be with you, guiding, protect, guiding, direct you. And I pray that according to the word of God of Isaiah 4, 5, and 6, that God will be a shield, will protect and guide you from any disease, from any virus, from any attack, but every man, that the Holy Spirit of God will be a shield unto you, that the glory of God of Isaiah 4, 5, 6 be a shield unto you. Let the glory of God protect and guide you. Let the Holy Spirit of God come and be with you, so that you will not be a victim of the particular coronavirus, be a victim of any disease, any attack by every man. I pray by the power in the name of our Lord Jesus, by thy wisdom unto the Holy Ghost, as I decree, let that be bountiful harvest unto what you are doing. Let that be abundant harvest. Let the harvest of God be what you are doing. I pray by thy name of our Lord Jesus Christ, so let the wisdom of God be unto you, the wisdom come unto you, and I decree by thy wisdom unto the Holy Ghost, that whatever the evil one for the past of the done in your life, oh, that spirit of limitation, those attack, whatever I have said to come against you, against your peace, I decree by the reason not of standing strong for whatever the evil one, whatever the success you got done in our life, I decree by the reason of Holy Ghost, but the partner of our church, whatever the success got out of so first to the part that I done against your life, whichever would have listed you spiritually, whatever they have listed you spiritually in your business, in your active ambition, in your political ambition, I decree by thy reason unto the Holy Ghost, those spirit of limitation to stand so by the fire of the Holy Ghost. I stand up by the power in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I stood me in the word, in the book of Isaiah 55, by strap, you are here. In the power in the word of God. In the book of Philippians 4, know that my God will supply all my need according to your riches in Christ Jesus. And by the power in the word of God of 1 Samuel 2:8, but the Lord told us, Lord, that you will silver, those that will save those the needy, that you will raise the poor from the dust, raise the needy from the missing, and person with praise and person in place of honor. And by the power in the word of God, of written, although I want to know Christ and experience the power of resurrection, I decree, let that powerful resurrection into my son in your life. Stand this in the yoke, or in this not any attack. First, to come against you as the child of God. I decree by thy reason and not of the Holy Ghost. Let all of them stand this by the fire of the Holy Ghost. I command by the power in the word of God, King, Psalm 1 to 20, of divine abundance unto you. I stand down with the word of a prophet Elisha, where he declared by this time tomorrow. By this time tomorrow, we are one of harvest unto the land, unto your land. By one day work there for in the land of Samaria, in Judea. Oh, and the king asked, I don't know prophet in the land, and the Elijah prophesy. Oh, by this time tomorrow, even the person sent to the king without it, and the prophet told him that you will set the particular upon the face, but you will not be part of it. And so it was. By that time tomorrow, when this miracle coming to my face, the miracle of abundance unto the land of Samaria. hallelujah. Even that person said to a king was witnessing the particular thing, was smashed and died, and was able to be part of that particular manifestation of this miracle. And the same man I queen in this word of God of Isaiah queen this word of God of Elisha and I join my mouth out of prophet right, and I declare unto you the shadow of God that is in lack, that I have the poverty, that I even have food to eat, but it and tomorrow that will be upon that service unto your land, that God, the people themselves will provide for you, and you have no cause to be a beggar to search for anything anywhere. I pray by it and tomorrow, Lord, let it be upon the house unto your peace. I pray that God will provide for you. That God provide. I got the point of go for night now. Go supply. I need to go to the Christ Jesus. That God will supply all your need. When I pray in the precious mighty name of Jesus, I pray in this morning. I pray. I declare all those first of the power of the Christ. He was able to protect men. I don't have put my communication the shadow of God. I pray that God of vengeance, Virgin God of Psalm 10, Virgin God of Psalm 18, God of vengeance of Psalm 135, Virgin God of Psalm 194, God of vengeance of 109, Virgin God of Psalm 139, God of vengeance of Psalm 140, Virgin God of Psalm 149, God of vengeance of Psalm 142, Virgin God of Psalm 143, 12, when I got told us that because of thy love for us, that you will kill all our enemies and destroy